Okay, today I'm going to be rebooking Wrestlemania 11. If you like videos like this, leave a like and subscribe. Videos uploaded weekly. Let's begin. I still got that chest cold. No, haven't been feeling well for a while now. Alright, so alright, I'm ready. So, in order to rebook WrestleMania 11, which was in 1995, we would need to abandon the Celebrity Mania spectacular. I'm sorry. The other name I botched. Spectacular. In favor of the gritty, technical, and blood and guts style of 1989 Stampede Wrestling, which was based in Calgary. So the focus would be on stiff work, technical mastery, and a shoot style rivalry using the 1995 roster, but booking them through a 1989 Stampede wrestling lens. So we're going to add a little bit of a dose of Stampede wrestling to WrestleMania 11. This could work. So let's get into it. I'm ready. So number one, the opener, the 1-2-3 Kid versus. Now remember, when I'm rebooking WrestleMania 11, I'm also rebooking the whole entire card, the whole thing. So for the opening match, I would do the 1-2-3 Kid versus Chris Benoit. It would be a technical showcase showdown. There'd be high-speed aerial maneuvers, similar to the 1989 Dynamite Kid Benoit matches. It would be fast-paced, stiff, and it would focus on leveraging pins and snap suplexes. As a result, Benoit would win via submission using the crossface after a 15-minute scientific match. So that'd be the opening match. The second match would be a tag team grudge match. The Allied Powers, Lex Luger and the British Bulldog, versus the Smoking Guns. The Smoking Guns are seen as flashy, inexperienced, while Luger and the Bulldog are legitimate strong men. And what the fuck is this? So it would be a brutal match where the Allied Powers refuse to tag out. They would dominate with power moves. As a result, the British Bulldogs would beat the Smoking Guns. The Bulldog would get the pin for the 1-2-3 using his finisher, the Power Slam. So that would be match number 2. Women's championship match: Alondra Blaze versus Bull Nakano. This kind of match would be legit but stiff. It'd be a contribution to their intense 94-95 feud. But it would be treated as a 1989 style series contest. No hair pulling, just stiff kicks and German suplexes. As a result, Bull Nakano wins the title via a top rope leg drop, which is their finisher, by the way. So Bull Nakano would be the women's champion. I like their match at SummerSlam '94. It's one of my favorite matches. Number 4 would be the Intercontinental title match: Razor Ramon versus Owen Hart. This would be a technical masterclass. Owen plays the arrogant heel consistently. Owen Hart was always a great heel. Always a great heel. He did the heel work very well. So he would play the arrogant heel consistently, reminding the crowd he is the rightful wrestler to the Hart family legacy. So Razor is a tough, brawling technician. The focus is on reversals and counters. As a result, Owen pins Razor Ramon after cheating, holding onto the ropes during the pinning combination. So Owen Hart would win the Intercontinental title. I don't know. I mean, everybody likes to bother me all the time. It's getting agitated. Keep getting fucking spam calls. I'm tired of it. So Owen would win the Intercontinental title, which I think he should have won that title in '94. To be perfectly honest with you, Number 5, Technical War: Bret the Hitman Hart versus the Loose Cannon Brian Pillman. This would be a good match. It'd be a match. It would be a 1989 Stampede wrestling style match. Pillman, brought in from the WCW independent scene, demands a match to prove he is better than Bret. The match is intense with no DQ, focusing on technical grappling that spills into raw brawling. It mimics the intensity of a Stu Hart dungeon style match. As a result, Bret Hart wins with the sharpshooter after a 25-minute blood and guts match. So he would go on to win the match and beat Brian Pillman. Number 6, semi-main event: Bam Bam Bigelow versus The Undertaker with Paul Bearer. So it would be the style match. It would be a heavyweight battle, gritty contest. Instead of a football player, the $1 Million Corporation offers a cash bonus to the man who can end the dead man's undefeated streak. It would be a stiff match with big men striking and throwing each other around the ring. Undertaker wins via a power driver, and he defeats Bam Bam Bigelow. Yeah. So instead of throwing Lawrence Taylor in there, I would replace him with the Undertaker. And number 7, the main event. Didn't he wrestle King Kong Bundy at WrestleMania 11, the Undertaker? Yeah, he did. Well, should have been Bam Bam Bigelow. But anyways, number 7. The main event, WWF Championship match, Diesel versus Shawn Michaels. I would keep the main event the same between those two. It'd be a story-driven, psychological war contest. The match would be built on betrayal. Shawn, the fast-living heel, tries to outthink the big man, which is the WWF champion Diesel. The match is heavily focused on selling. It's a long technical struggle rather than just finishers. As a result, Diesel retains the title, crushing Shawn with a jackknife powerbomb after a 30-minute match. This would emphasize the strength and technique to overcome speed. The key differences would be from the original WrestleMania 11, no celebrity main event. Lawrence Taylor is replaced, providing a serious wrestling main event. Bam Bam Bigelow and Lawrence Taylor had no business being the main event at WrestleMania. It should have been Diesel and Shawn Michaels. He had no business getting in the ring at WrestleMania, just like Mr. T had no business getting in the ring at WrestleMania 1. So there would be stiffer action. The matches would focus on amateur wrestling suplexes and stiff strikes, reflecting on the 1989 Calgary Stampede Wrestling, which was Stu Hart's promotion. Bret Hart's focus would be his focus, and his wrestling would be the highlight of the night. As you could tell, I did not add Bob Backlund to this card. Because obviously he had no business being on the card. So, but yeah, that's it. I'm done. Vince McMahon never really liked football players wrestling for him. So, what I don't understand is if he didn't like football players wrestling for him, how come Lawrence Taylor was in the ring at WrestleMania 11 against Bam Bam Bigelow? Tell me that one. Yeah, same thing with Mr. T. She should have not been wrestling at WrestleMania 1. I mean, these two should have been utilized in a manager's role. I have every right to my own opinion. So, but yeah, that's it. I'm going to sign off, and you guys have a good rest of your night. Obviously, WrestleMania 11 sucked. It was one of the worst WrestleManias in the history of WWE. And that's why I rate the event 4 out of 10.